This Electriq dehumidifier. It's a 20-liter Electriq dehumidifier. On the back, you can easily access the water tank. As you can see, it's already half full. You can just slide it out. And once you slide it out, there's a tank full. A beep on it. Just close it. To switch it on, you just press that button there. And you can hear the dehumidifier working. You can switch that light off. You can have it on or off by pressing this button here. So if you want to have it run at night, you can just switch it off, so the light won't bother you. But I like it to have it switched on. When it's green, that means in your house is good. When it turns orange, it's usually above the 60%, and over 60% it turns red. So you've got a few functions here. As you can see, that flap is on automatic right now, so it kind of moves the air around. You can position that by pressing that button once and it stays fully open, or it will be like half closed. You can set the timer by pressing this button. When you press it once, it will show you 1 hour. That's the minimum time you can set it, and you can press those arrows here, up or down, to change the time. So if you press the time again and press the hour, so you can have 2 hours, 3, 4, and so on. So let's say if you want to go out somewhere and you want the dehumidifier to keep working, you just set the timer up. You also got the UV indicator on here. What it does, it kills all the bacteria and the bad things in your air, and it just cleans them. Cleans the air. What else is here? You can obviously switch this off or on. Depends if you want to have it on or not. I usually have this on all the time. And also you got 4 modes here. Right now I'm running on the low mode, obviously because the air is not really humid, so I don't really need to run it on a high. If I've got a laundry on, I put it on a high, and it basically makes the laundry dry quicker, so it's very useful. You can also change it to a smart mode, and what it does, it will keep running up to it reaches the desired humidity percentage, which is from 50 to 55. When it reaches that 50%, it automatically switch itself off, and after that, when the air becomes humid again, it can switch itself back on again by itself. So, which is really useful. And if you don't want to have the humidifier on, you can also have just the air purifier on. So it obviously uses the less energy. So like right now I've got 39%, which is, well, 41, which is sort of really low. So I don't need to have my dehumidifier on. I could just have the air purifier. You've got the filters right on the back here, which are really easy to get out. Let me just switch it off by pressing this button. It's good if you give the filters a clean every week. See, that's after That's a carbon filter and the normal filter. As you can see, after about 5 days, after 5 days of usage, the filters looks like that. So probably tomorrow, or maybe even today, I will give it a clean and just slide it back in. It is fairly big, but I must say, if you sort of put it on the side somewhere, it looks good. It looks modern. It's not really the quietest one, but it's not really the loudest. But if you want to have it on in the same room where you sleep, personally, me, I couldn't sleep. I had to have it off. But I'm a very light sleeper, so. But it's not loud. When you're using the dehumidifier during the day, you don't really sort of notice it. When you watch TV and the dehumidifier is on, you don't really notice it. The only downside for me during the winter is that it kind of blows the cold air out from here, so it feels like a air conditioning. So sometimes it can make you feel cold in your room. So when you have it on in the same room that you're in, for me, that's a downside because it makes the air colder. But altogether, I'm really happy with the product. Let's switch it on again. And you got the wheels on the bottom, so it's fairly easy just to maneuver it, because it is pretty heavy. It weighs about 14 kilograms, obviously, plus the water that it collects, so it can be just under 20 kilograms, so it can be pretty heavy at times. Yeah, that's the Electriq dehumidifier.